Welcome to another video hosted by Spellstore Miniatures. My name's Dan, and I'm going to check out the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Nighthaunt and Paint set. Now, these models have a little bit of appeal to me. They're just kind of neat, so I decided to pick them up, give them a try on a little bit of hobby. Co-host Jeremiah really enjoys this game. I'll probably eventually play it a bit. Let's go ahead and check out what's inside. Basically, you get 6 paints and 4 models that are said to be easy build, no glue required, so we'll see about that. Now this has been out for a little while. You also get a paintbrush with it, I should point out as well. And it's a way to get people into the game, kind of teach them a little basic painting and supply the paints along with it. Now it was about 30 bucks, so it's actually not too bad of a deal if you don't have these paints, which I don't. There's the step guide right there to kind of show you how they're going to work. Well, right inside, it's well organized. You have your 6 paints really jammed in there. You know what? I might just cut that out and use it as a paint holder. Oof. Looks like we're gonna have to shake this one up a bit. It's a little settled. That's the Celestial Gray, Incubi Darkness, Rhinox Hide, Reichland Flesh Shade, Nighthaunt Gloom, supposed to give a really cool effect, and Lead Belcher. Then looks like 2 sheets, and the starter brush. Taking a look at the models on sprue, fairly straightforward, hard plastic. Yeah, it looks like they're basically just a push-to-fit assembly right from the bases, kind of detailed bases. Everyone usually talks really well about GW's quality of miniatures and their process, so actually I might as well use their little brush to point some things out. As you can see, 2 pieces. I'm always a little worried about these with the melding. Looks like I can use one of them as the drummer, so that's actually quite handy because I've been told the drummer is very useful in this unit. And the Soul War set that I got contains a bit of these guys as well, but an odd number. Very handy, and I was not expecting that pleasant surprise. I'm guessing it's that one. Since these all 3 attached, I have my option of making them a drummer instead of a regular. So we'll see how long it takes me to build it up. Since watching me build this in regular time would be a little bit boring, go ahead and sped this up about 20 times speed. So it took me about 20 minutes in order to get all of these done. And I will say this is my first GW product that I've got and had to build, so it wasn't too bad. I've dealt with a little bit of these hard plastics before and cutting off the sprue. Definitely the flush cuts work great in order to cut them off. They really cleaned up pretty nice. The cuts were simple enough, and then it was just this problem of figuring out where everything went. I didn't pay much attention while I was cutting it, so maybe there was a trick there. After I found everything where all the pieces went, I started gluing them together just one by one, and went fairly, again, simple and quick. The gluing took about half the time, just setting everything up. There were a few pieces that I'll talk about a little bit more that were a bit of an issue, and just how they just sat, or just of putting them together. Will say that the parts that went into the base probably didn't need a glue, but again, just that extra little bit of precaution. Alright, let's check them out. So we have our first guy here. A little bit of gap along the spine. I tried holding that one a little bit longer and tighter, but overall it looks pretty good for a couple pieces. Fairly simple to put together. Second guy. Now again, I kind of like the ornate bases. It's really just nice to include that a little bit. A little extra painting, depends if you really like that or not, I guess. We have the bird. The other guy, again, came together pretty good. This one actually really seemed well, except for right on the back here. But again, if it's just a separate piece of cloth, maybe that kind of, oops, what's going on? At least they're sturdy. Then the drummer, and again, he had the alternate arm that I could put on instead. Now I didn't glue this one down for that reason. If maybe I wanted to switch it out for some reason, try to paint both of them. What I found trouble was connecting these all in. Was a little bit harder, but again, fairly simple. Came together pretty good. Just again, I used the plastic glue just to make sure they stuck together. And again, closed up those little gaps. Our last guy, he has a little bit more noticeable, quite a bit noticeable. But I plan on painting these in black up here, so maybe that'll come together a little better. And then this one, I just couldn't quite fit in. Now what I did is I put this piece on first, then this guy. Perhaps I should have put this in first, then this whole piece, and that would have came out better. He's also very gapped right in here. A little harder to see on the video, but there's just that little bit of light shining underneath. But overall, very simple, easy, put together. And I'll get them all painted up with the colors they include, kind of see what they look like. I might add a little bit different shades of some stuff. Again, just really, this one's so separated. Don't know how long it was sitting on the shelf either. That might be part of it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you like the videos, please help us out. Like and subscribe down below. Leave a comment. Always try to respond. Also, spellstoreminiatures.com. And there's even a Facebook page with a painting group. So go ahead and find us and check us out.